You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna be the one to say it because apparently it's a fact now, but Game Freak robbed us from a good Generation 4 remake experience because ILCA is making One Piece into... there's no words. There's just no words. We're just... God!
3 hours later.
Sorry about that outburst, but it's just that I feel a little bit frustrated because for those that are aware of what's going on, of what I'm talking about, Eiichiro Oda, who is the mangaka of One Piece, one of the greatest animes and mangas of all time, you cannot tell me otherwise, that is the objective truth. I'm sorry, Bleach fans, Mid-Clover fans, I'm sorry, like, you know it's the truth, but aside from that, Oda not only decided to present all the stuff for the upcoming 25th anniversary of One Piece, you know, obviously the chapters to come with the insanity that have ensued for the past few, you know, weeks now in terms of what the Wano arc has in store for us. There's also going to be a game for One Piece that's kind of been on the works for the past 3 years, known as One Piece Odyssey. But here's the kicker. It's made by ILCA. The same people who gave us Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Sorry for the outbursts here, but you'll understand why I'm saying this. As both a Pokemon fan and as a One Piece fan, I feel very, very conflicted. For one, I am very excited for this up and coming One Piece game. I've heard a lot of news about it recently, and this is a game in the works that it looks to be inspired by, you know, Dragon Quest, by Final Fantasy. This is technically a JRPG for One Piece, and I am all excited because Oda's the one writing the story. Of course, we have the time skip Straw Hats ready to go and tackle whatever island they're in for this. It's gonna be a good time on that front. But I'm also conflicted because ILCA's the people involved with that game, and they're also the ones that were involved with the Gen 4 remakes known as Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And although I've been on the train of defending those remakes because a lot of people did not enjoy either the chibi art style it provided, the graphical scaling it's supposed to have, and all that kind of stuff, I'm still on that train. I still defend those games because I really enjoyed it. But I feel like Game Freak robbed us of something that's probably could have been better for Pokemon, because look at what ILCA has done with One Piece, and then look at what they've done with Pokemon. That's all I'm gonna say there. And while I understand that ILCA, which is short for I Love Computer Art, by the way, I just recently learned about that, which is pretty cool. That makes the company a lot more wholesome. But as far as we know with ILCA, we know that they're a third-party developer. We understand that Game Freak outsourced it to them for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and most likely it's the same case here. With One Piece Odyssey, Bandai Namco is the guys in charge of this IP coming soon, later this year. They are the ones that are kind of giving the sort of the supervision for this project, and of course ILCA is going to be the main developers of this game. But that's also the major issue that I have, is that how is it that ILCA is able to provide something like One Piece Odyssey and then provide something like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, even though I really enjoyed what those games presented when it came down to Pokemon? That is something that, again, feels very conflicted, and I think a lot of people kind of feel that way for those that are both One Piece fans and Pokemon fans and know who their main developers are when it comes to, again, the Gen 4 remakes and this up and coming One Piece JRPG. And you can also again make the argument that it's probably Game Freak's fault, and rightfully so in this case, in which they didn't give enough time, effort, and I guess a good budget for ILCA to develop a really good remake, aside from what a good remake is. Again, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are good remakes, but now that I think about it, and as much as I enjoy the games, yes, they could have been better. Maybe they could have looked like Let's Go, maybe they could have looked a little bit like X and Y, but for the Nintendo Switch. I understand all of those thoughts and complaints that were initially presented when these Gen 4 remakes were announced, and obviously when the games released, but aside from that, I kind of feel like Game Freak robbed us of a good opportunity. And again, there's been artwork that ILCA has provided for BDSP, and it seems like they wanted something similar to One Piece Odyssey here. So it seems to me that if we're really talking about who the bad guy was in terms of the Gen 4 remakes, we can all say, and I guess agree, that it was always Game Freak's, you know, fault for making BDSP the way that it is and not making it a little bit better in terms of a faithful remake, so to speak. But aside from all that, I'm still excited for this up and coming One Piece JRPG project that ILCA has in store for us. I know that they've worked on other RPGs in the past like Nier, and Dragon Quest is good example, so I have a feeling that this is going to be a very good time. And graphic wise, I am in love. I love that Oda is letting them run wild and run loose in terms of how they want to design the characters, and the characters in terms of their models remind me a lot of the Dragon Quest model. So it seems like they're taking that approach. I understand they're also using the Unreal Engine to kind of help out. So there's a lot of resources that Bandai Namco decided to provide for ILCA for this One Piece game, and I'm all excited. I can't wait for late 2022 since this game is probably going to be releasing around that time, and I am just very, very excited to see what Oda has in store for us, since he is the forefront for this story, for what this game is willing to present, and it has the word Odyssey in it. Luffy is gonna be Mario now. Anyway, that's all I want to say on that front now. I don't want to take too much of your time, so let me know your thoughts down below. Are you excited for this One Piece JRPG game? Do you feel like Game Freak robbed us of a better experience for BDSP? Have you played BDSP thus far? If so, throw that all there. And also, if you're a One Piece fan, you know we are the GOATs. We are the best of the best in terms of manga and anime. And if anybody says otherwise, well, it's their opinion. You gotta be respectful about it. Even though we say we're the best, they claim they're the best. Just be respectful, don't be toxic, and you know, just have fun on this ride if you ever decide to jump on the One Piece train sometime soon. And I really recommend it. Like, last chapter was peak fiction. It was literally and metaphorically fire. But now it's time to conclude today's episode, so for those that are new, well, what are you waiting for? This sexy face is telling you to like, comment, and subscribe, so do what this sexy face is telling you to do. Plus, again, you don't want to miss out on all the good content that I've done thus far, all the discussions I've made, and anything Nintendo related, apparently One Piece now, Sonic, etc. So trust me, when I'm telling you to do this, it's for very good reason. But obviously, to each their own there. For those that have been here for a very long time, you guys know how I love to end things in positivity. So, thank you guys so much for all the support. Keep being awesome, keep spreading love and kindness into the world, because I know you guys can, and I know I can as well. So let's make sure to at least do one act of kindness each and every day. There's someone out there who needs it, especially in these times. Keep improving yourselves by 1%, because by improving by 1% can go a long way towards making a better tomorrow. Know that I love you guys forever and always to 120, and I can't wait to see you all in that next fantastic video. Remember guys, stay freaking sexy, stay safe out there, and take care.